Nashville, ladies and gents. Oh, wow. Cool. I hope the camera's doing it justice. I'll try to zoom in. Oh, wow. It's breathtaking.
Guys, look at the city!
Look at the city, you guys! That's Nashville! Wow.
Did you hit record?
Yeah, recording. Cool. We're in Kentucky!
We're Angelo and Ilsa. Over the past 2 decades, we have been building a life and career in the performing arts industry in Western New York. In 2012, we bought an old cathedral and turned it into the Spire Theater, also known as the Inspire Development Center. It was really starting to take off as a gathering place for the community. But then, the world was turned upside down, and we were forced to close our doors for the foreseeable future. So we piled ourselves and our 3 children into this 15-year-old shuttle bus and made it our tiny off-grid home on wheels. After a 5,000-mile journey visiting 13 states between the Atlantic and Texas, our kids want to spend the holidays in our hometown, but we have to take the chance to have one last adventure in 2020. Subscribe and join us on the adventures ahead.
Get closer before you beep. You're not gonna get them and run away. Oh, but don't beep because maybe there's a deer looking right at us. Probably camping. Look, she's looking right at you. Oh, now she got scared. There's a car. You can't really see it. No. Brochures and maps. Yeah. They're not. We're in Kentucky. This is where the Colonel Sanders is from. The other Sanders. Locked. Okay. She was really nice on the phone. She's like, oh, okay. Just need your name and make and model. I think they're numbered. Right, that's a good idea.
campsite of this particular journey, where we're heading home for the holidays, and it was quite an experience getting in here.
Yeah.
That's where you can cut to some B-roll.
Okay.
The roads when we drive in.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Do that, Angelo. Okay, so
It's on top of a mountain, it seems like.
it's a little mountain, and the road coming in was, the reviews online said they were falling apart, but we're like, oh, they're wimps. People don't, no one can handle things that we can handle. The road was falling apart, like into the lake right next to it. And at one point it turned into it was like they just gave up, and it said road narrows, and they just drew a white line, and it became a one-lane road. And
Half of the road literally fell off the side of the hill.
so they just painted another line and was like, it's just a one-lane road here. But no, there'd be no way to move over to let someone else pass. So you just have to cross your fingers that no one else is coming by at that moment.
I can't imagine trying to back up on that hill either.
So at 4 in the morning, we took that road. It was scary. It was exciting. And we finally found the Hardig Wilderness Preserve and Park. And we maneuvered our way in up the side of a mountain, and we were checking out some campsites with a flashlight from the inside of the bus, and we see eyes in the middle of the campsite just staring at us. And
I thought it was a werewolf because from my angle, it was eye level with us up on the bus. So I'm thinking, this is a tall thing to have eyes. Is that a man?
which would be creepy because no one else is here. I mean, this place is 500 acres of wilderness and creatures and very steep rutted roads. And that's always one of our big adventures. We always arrive at campsites at night. We never want to do that, but we always do. So we're just embracing that life. And we're pretty sure it was a wolf.
We looked it up, and there's no wolves in Kentucky that
But
anyone knows of.
it was looking at me, and I just kept my flashlight right on it, and then all of a sudden it turned, it just walked like this. Like I don't care. I'm just gonna walk away and eat you later.
He was very calm and quiet, and he was alone.
So it was creepy.
Like, I think of coyotes as walking in packs.
Well, what we've learned about coyotes is you might just see one, but the others are hiding, starting to encircle, so that when they catch their prey, they all will come in together and eat you. It's not often that coyotes or wolves eat humans, but it can happen. They can attack. So we were then afraid to get out of the vehicle at that point. We had a little map. Luckily, they had some maps at the front of the park that you could pick up from a box, and we were looking at the map, and we were really glad we grabbed the map. Couldn't figure out how big this place actually was.
And it's huge. It's ginormous.
It's a very big space.
And it's a free campsite, but they offer maps. I think that's just
it's
really
really
sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think a lot of hunters use this ground. Nobody's here now, but we found a spot way towards the end of the main road that you can drive on. And we pulled in, and it looked like a good spot. It's nice and big. You can show it. We pulled into this amazing campsite, and we thought, this is it. We can't try to find anything else. It was 4:30 in the morning. So here, turn around. We'll show them behind us. This is our camp spot. Keep going.
There's some people coming.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Okay.
Keep turning. Turn all the way around.
There's the bus.
Here we are. Pause it.
It's weird. We need to do that. We thought that we were alone in the campsite, and these two people just came and walked right through our site.
Look through the middle of it.
Out of 500, they walked right through the middle of our site. Out of 500 acres or 5,000 acres or however big this place is, they came and walked right through our site. It's interesting. I'm not complaining.
I am.
I think it's interesting. Yeah.
Our bus is really crooked. We slept on an angle, but after the ordeal of getting parked, we were just like, that's good. It's 5:30 in the morning. We're going to sleep. So we'll show you.
Let's show them the
what
tracks.
happened. We got stuck. Well, I got stuck trying to turn around. We were too afraid to get out of the car and assess the situation because of the werewolf. So this is what happened.
So see these tracks? Those are our tire tracks, because we tried turning around and we started sliding down this hill, and it was pitch black. So we had no idea what was beyond those trees. We thought it could be a cliff, which it almost is. And look how close we got to the edge, and I saw our family's lives flash before my eyes.
I was pretty confident that I was going to get us out of there.
And it was very calming.
Yeah, my heart
That
was
you were
racing,
just
but I was like,
it's gonna be okay.
We're gonna get out. And it took about a 50-point K-turn to kind of wiggle. We were up and down on the hill, like a 45-degree angle. So I was facing up, like a rocket ship about to take off. And I just kept going back and forth until I got level, and we kind of zoomed out over there next to the picnic table in the fire pit, almost annihilating the fire pit, but we careened around it and we just wound up where we are currently, where you see us parked. And it's crooked in the bus. It's really crooked, but we all slept okay.
Hear that sound? That's it. That's the sound. But it was really scary at night.
So that sound that you just heard, that rustling from in the bus, it definitely does not sound like a plastic bag. It sounds like a demon werewolf, like this, frantically digging.
In the leaves.
Like digging. Yeah, that's what I heard. And so then when we saw the bag, boy, I felt really stupid because I spent a few hours laying in bed. I think the sun was starting to come up by the time I fell asleep.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is it? I'm like, well, at least it's not coming in. It's just digging and digging and digging, and hopefully we'll just not figure out what it is and be able to just get out of here. But now that we know, I feel a lot safer. Although there are timber rattlers and copperheads and other kinds of venomous snakes here, which of course, I was talking about that, and now the kids don't want to get out of the bus and check it out. But I was just warning them because there's tall grass and there's old stumps that have fallen, which is where they might hide if it's, to stay warm. And they don't hibernate. They can be active in the winter. They're just a little slower moving. So that's something to look out for. That could really damage a small child if they bite them. I mean, we'd probably be okay. We'd get pretty sick if we were bit by a snake. But the kids I get nervous about because they're little. And I heard that some of those snakes, they actually will chase you. And that's like the stuff of nightmares. So nobody wants that. So watch out for snakes. I'm wearing my 25-year-old Timberland leather boots. Angelo, as usual, is wearing flip-flops. Protect your feet, folks, especially if you're out hiking where there's snakes. Protect your feet. These shoes have done me well for over 2 decades. I should be a spokesperson for Timberland because they are awesome boots.
I'm surprised at how many people are driving by. They're all waving as they drive by.
I think Kentuckians are pretty nice.
Yeah. But like, there was nobody here. But maybe we didn't get far enough.
I'm like, why are they walking right by our campsite?
Like through our campsite.
Right through
There's not even a path over there.
Perimeter. It's like, if you're gonna walk through, well, there's some kind of weird trail, but I think they're
it's not.
confused by it. They're trying to follow the map, and maybe they couldn't tell because the map was slightly hard to read, definitely not to scale. And the markers that tell you where things are, like trails and campsites, they're a lot further apart than you think they are. Mm-hmm. Like, we're really far away from any other campsite, and on the map it looks like, they're right together. Mm-hmm. But the next thing we're going to check out, there's an overlook. So we're going to maneuver our way down there.
Oh my gosh.
Get it, get it, get it, get it!
I think I'm getting it, I can't tell. Wow. Oh wow,
Holy
you guys.
crapinoli. Imagine if we woke up here.
What river is this?
The most gorgeous thing ever. I don't know. This is fantastic. there's the haunted barn.
Oh yeah,
On
let's
the
see.
night that was so scary.
Let's see if I can turn it around. It's still scary.
That was some spooky stuff to turn around when we're driving in. We're trying to look at a campsite over there and we see that behind us. We're like, let's get out of this place. It's actually kind of cool.
It is pretty cool. This is a really cool campsite.
I wanted to like look at things as we were leaving and now we're racing.
You want to tell everybody why we're racing?
Not yet.
What?
Not yet.
Okay.
We're filming this footage. We've left the campsite. What are we doing here? Looking for the missing drone. This is the face of irritation. Angela likes to fly the drone miles and miles away, and then he couldn't find it, and it landed somewhere out in there. So he's putting on shoes because, like we said before, there are rattlesnakes out here and he doesn't want to get bit, but we are on a rescue mission for the drone, which is severely impairing our Operation Christmas to get home in time for Christmas. So, wish us luck. Hey, Angelo.
Aircraft unable to flash and beep.
What are we doing right now?
Trying to find the drone.
So it's somewhere in this thicket of muck and rattlesnakes. And Angela's trying to locate it on the GPS, but the battery is too low for it to flash and beep. So we're looking for a dead drone. There he goes, folks. Let's hope this ends positively. This is very annoying. There's the bus.
There it is.
This handy little map here that says "Find my drone." Oh, you can't really see it. But wait, there it is. See, we're the red triangle, and the drone is the blue dot. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad at you right now. And you think I'm not mad just because we found it. Prepare.
Me.
We better leave the camera on because you're safer with the camera on. There it is. We got it.
A little Mavic. It's a Mavic Mini.
So
I'll put a link in the description.
just don't fly it.
Drone.
Don't fly it when the beep when you have a low battery. And don't go so far away. When you are a new drone flyer, keep it close. Just go up really high and look around because it's spectacular. You don't need to go a couple miles away. You don't need to extend it to its absolute limit. Right?
I don't even think it was a mile.
He doesn't know though, because he did what you're not supposed to do and he lost sight of it. You're always supposed to fly. Listen, here's some rules here. You're always supposed to fly it with a navigator. So I should have been watching and keeping my eyes on it while he was watching the operating screen. That way, you know where your drone is. Because it can get confusing and you fly it, you know, into the woods. And there is a huge river. We're right on the Ohio River. And I thought, there it goes. It's in the river. That's the end of the drone. And somehow, miraculously, it did not go into the river. But Angelo has this, like, lust for danger and always sees bodies of water and wants to fly it right over it.
It's true. I always want to fly over the lakes and the rivers.
But it doesn't even make sense because you can see cool footage of it from the side and still look like you're over it because it goes so high up. I think I need to take over flying the drone too.
It looks like from above the river.
Listen, I do all the driving. I really should just be driving the drone as well. Okay?
Everybody waves here. Everyone's so nice.
Oh God. I got my exercise for the day. I'm gonna turn the camera off so I can give him a lashing now. Prepare to die.
Did you turn it off?
No.
I gotta get good footage for y'all.
missed it.
That was a pretty scary part.
Yeah, over here.
Where the road becomes one lane suddenly. They just kind of painted over the center lines.
They gave up. They're like,
And they
there's
said,
no
road
fixing
narrows.
this road. The road's just narrow now.
Parts of the road are falling off, so we'll just make it narrower.
Look at this. Are you getting
Yeah.
that? It's like
Oh
a
yeah, I'm
cliff.
getting it.
Oh, like that.
And it's-
You look up ahead and see that.
To nothingness. Look at this cliff here.
I just think it's funny. They're just like, never mind. Like, it's just a
Cliff.
billion pounds of asphalt. It's like futile.
They should really build like a bridge.
Get over it.
Yeah.
Now, what if we come upon that UPS truck coming back?
Then we're SOL, I think.
I don't know that we should.
I wouldn't drive up here in a UPS truck. People live all the way down there, and they have to take these super steep.
Here, see about this driveway right here. Like this road coming out right here. It's nuts! It literally goes straight down.
So look at this.
Like straight down.
So this is the road. That's somebody's driveway. It goes straight down to the river. And they even have a gate. Like, what's that gonna do?
They don't need a gate. Nobody in their right mind is gonna want to go down here.
No.
And
But
that used to be the other side of the road over there.
I don't think I would totally mind living in a place like that. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Well, 'cause no one
If you have the
will ever
right
bother
vehicle.
you.
And if it doesn't snow much, I don't know what the climate's like here in
Well, it was gonna snow.
Pennsyltucky.
It snowed, but we're not in Pennsyltucky. We're in Kentucky.
I know, just battery's dying on the thing now.
Okay.
I have a thing for horse fences too. And like, look at that cool house. And then it's just these rolling hills all lined with these horse fences. It's just gorgeous here.
Here's our first experience with passing someone on this minute road. I'm just gonna stop because I'm scared. What are they doing? They're daring individuals going up there with those trucks.
Yeah.
That house is so quaint.
Look at that. It's awesome.
Got all that wood on their porch, so they have a wood burning stove in there. How
I
cool.
wonder how cold it really gets here in Kentucky.
These trees, this little
I know.
trees.
It's gorgeous here. The funny part is, we called the number. There's a number up there. Campers must register. And we called, and the lady was so nice. And I'm thinking like she's gonna say, "Oh no, that's closed, y'all," you know, or something.
We called at 4 in the morning.
4:30 in the morning, I think it was.
And what I thought was funny, she asked, "What are you driving and
She
how long
was-
you staying?"
All she wanted was my phone number, how long we're staying, and what kind of vehicle we're in. And she's like, "Okay, call me back if y'all need any help." That was it.
Call back if you need anything. And we're calling at 4 in the morning. She probably knows these people trying to drive a bus up there are gonna get stuck. And they're probably gonna need to call back. Because I'm like, what the heck would we need to call back for? What are we gonna need? They're gonna bring us breakfast in bed? I mean, that'd be cool, but I think they probably have had instances of people like us, overlanders, that, you know, just don't know what they're getting into and they attempt to take their vehicles up here. And I think on the website it said someone with a big trailer got up here and was managed. And I just
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how people do it, especially if you're like towing
18-foot
something.
trailer.
You tow something. There's not a good spot to turn around up there. I mean, it's like
I would be so scared driving like a truck with
a
an
thing on top
18-foot
of it.
trailer
Yeah,
behind it,
I'm scared enough in
going down this
thing.
road. I mean, look at this road.
All right, so we're gonna show you the road in. We're gonna show you. All right, so now turn it around.
Okay,
I'm
we're gonna
just
turn the
going-
camera around now.
I'll go in.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Record the whole thing. And
So
then we'll do it in
scary.
fast motion. Cemetery.
There's a cemetery right there.
Probably people that
Two
tried to camp
gravestones.
here that couldn't get up there.
We saw these two cars parked here, and we thought, why are people parked? We couldn't see the house up there. We're like, people are just parked in the middle of nowhere by this campsite.
We thought they
Like,
were gonna jump
they're
out
gonna
and
murder
kill
us or something. Yeah. We should have known better because people in Kentucky, Kentuckians are really nice people.
I thought this was a campsite. Right here.
Yep. We're like, oh, there's the first campsite. No, no, no. Not even close. Gosh, turkeys! off the track. They just keep on running away from the train. They're huge! Whoa, he's trying to fly. He can't even fly! Yeah, all of it. Florence, y'all.
It's not Florence, Italy.
They have some great architecture here. Beautiful cathedrals. And it's just a hop, skip, and a jump from the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
No, stop. Should we announce it? Should we announce it again too?
It's not that we were in.
You were standing away from me.
Okay, so this is the campsite that we found in the dark.
This is our spot. We went the other way before. Let's do it again.
Okay.
You go the other way. Okay.
So this is the campsite that we found at 4:30 in the morning.
Okay, wait, stop. We did go that way, didn't we? But I think we started facing this direction, and then we turned around and it landed on the bus.
Okay.
We
Yes.
were facing. We were here. We were facing this way. We were walking.
Okay.
So get, and I was over here. Let me in. Let me in. Do you want to pause it and start again?
Yeah.